Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I am Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday. We have 13 races, so we quickly have to go to the track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with the fast main track and a firm turf course. Temperatures in the upper 70s here today. And the first of 13 on the Sunday card on the turf at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Nikki Figueroa rides number 3, Toro Femme. A field of 9. The favorite was the 9, Tis the Sound. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start in the center for Hope's Roar, who springs out to take the lead. Up on the outside, that's Southern and Sassy showing speed today. From the top shelf, Tis the Sound dropping over. She'll race 3 wide while third. Toro Femme is down at the inside. Followed out wide by SS Illuminati. In between horses goes Bradley Sunshine with Dietitian Michelle down toward the inside. It's a stretch of 2 to Catnapped, and the trailer is Anazel. They make their way into the backstretch, chasing Southern and Sassy and Miguel Vasquez, who lead by a length over Tis the Sound second. Hope's Roar is down at the inside third. From fourth and outside, SS Illuminati. Then at the inside goes the gray Toro Femme, followed by Bradley Sunshine and Dietitian Michelle. Still second last is Catnapped, and Anazel continues last through the opening quarter in 24-1. Down the backstretch they continue, and up top, Southern and Sassy has a narrow lead. Corey Lannery waiting in the wings with Tis the Sound in the 2-path. Down at the inside, Hope's Roar is a joint third alongside SS Illuminati. Then at the inside, Toro Femme, followed outside by Bradley Sunshine. Dietitian Michelle has lost a bit of ground, passed by Catnapped, and trailing is Anazel. They run around the far turn. They went 48-4 for the opening half mile. Tis the Sound slowly grinding away at Southern and Sassy, and now Tis the Sound has the lead without being asked for her best. Off the fence, Hope's Roar is into second. 3 wide, Bradley Sunshine. Back fourth, Southern and Sassy as they turn home. 3/4, 112-3. Shaken up top, Tis the Sound maintains a narrow lead. Hope's Roar to the attack second. 2.5 to Bradley Sunshine third. Tis the Sound is digging in and fighting on. Hope's Roar tried her, but is only second best to Tis the Sound, who wins it by almost 2 in the end. Second, Hope's Roar. Third, Bradley Sunshine. Then Dietitian Michelle and SS Illuminati. Favorite gets a good trip and gets the job done in today's first race. 9, Tis the Sound kicks on to win it under Corey Lannery for trainer Dale Romans and owner Frank Jones Jr. Good run from 4, Hope's Roar to get second, ahead of 6, Bradley Sunshine third. 5, Dietitian Michelle ran fourth. To the second race, the start of the early pick 4 at 5.5 furlongs. Maiden special weight runners with a field of 6. The betting favorite from the rail, Spice Lady. And they're off. Good start for a Fleet Tizzy and Raging Town from the outside 2 posts, moving up toward the insiders. Forget It, up to make it 3 across the course. The 3 at the back include Spice Lady, Crave, and Clouded Appeal. The race to the half-mile pole, Forget It, down at the inside, leads by a half a length. Raging Town second, a Fleet Tizzy 3 wide from third. Parked 4 wide is Spice Lady, while asked to quicken by Johnny V. Trying to get out a bit, it appears. A stretch of 2.5 lengths to Clouded Appeal, and Crave is the trailer. They run to the top of the stretch after a 22-4 opening quarter time. Here's a 4 wide rush from Spice Lady on the attack, and on the attack right now. Trying to stay on is Tis moving in between horses, Raging Town, a Fleet Tizzy, and Forget It down toward the inside. So these 4 line up across the course, but moving up on the far outside, Spice Lady continues with this momentum to take the lead. Forget It still there second, a Fleet Tizzy right there, and so is Raging Town. 4 chances, a Fleet Tizzy's battling back. Spice Lady over the top, and Raging Town is still right there. It's Spice Lady ahead in front. A Fleet Tizzy game, but second best to Spice Lady. A Fleet Tizzy second, Raging Town third, then Forget It. Crave gallops out very well while second last in 1:05 and 1. A wide and sweeping run from number 1, Spice Lady. She was game up top and fought off all challengers to get a narrow victory under jockey John Velasquez for Rapoli Stable and trainer Todd Pletcher. Another game run from 6, a Fleet Tizzy, who was second. Raging Town ran third, and Forget It, the early pace setter, had to settle for 4th. We'll take a brief time out. There's plenty of racing left right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back for the third race at 6 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Rider change on 5, Mr. Business to Nicky Figueroa. The betting favorite, number 3, Bluegrass Luck. And they're off. From the inside, Bluegrass Luck and Amase begin the best. Down at the rail, here's Mystical Miles showing speed. He'll try to make it 3 across the course. Well, in a bit tight. Mystical Miles didn't make it and had to slam on the brakes. On the outside goes Warrior AP with Roll on the Navajo. Then it's a stretch of 2 to Buen Gusto. And at the back, the trailer, Amase. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Mr. Business leads it by a length and a quarter. From the outside, Bluegrass Luck will take up the slack second. From third, Warrior AP. Then it's the team of Bit Growth and Roll on the Navajo, followed by Mystical Miles. Amase's out of last, and Buen Gusto is last of all. Buen Gusto on the board at 5-2, and he trails as they run to the top of the stretch. Here's Bluegrass Luck, bet down to 8-5 and up to take the lead. Mr. Business is back to second, stretch of 4. Amase continues with this long sustained run. He's into third and continuing to close. Back inside goes Bit Growth, then fifth is Roll on the Navajo through a 46 3 half mile. Into the stretch they come, and up top, Bluegrass Luck has the lead. Amase charging hard into second. Back to third is Mr. Business, then Bit Growth and Roll on the Navajo. In deep stretch, Bluegrass Luck has one to fight off. It's Amase, and time is ticking away. Bluegrass Luck digging, Amase surging. It's too close to call. Bad Bob for the leader. Bluegrass Luck and Amase too close to call in 111 3. Hold on to your hats. It's a 50-1 shocker in race number 3. It's number 4, Amase, with a long sustained run from the back and gets up for a narrow win under veteran reinsman Angel Moreno for trainer Luis Luna and owner Harvey Tenenbaum. Number 3, Bluegrass Luck, second ahead of the 2, Bit Growth, who ran third. To the fourth race now at 1 16th over the main track, first finish line race. These were veteran claimers in for a $6,250 price tag. A field of 6 went postward. The favorite was number 3, Bama Bound. They're up. From the rail, Moonshine Martini gets the first call, but Bama Bound is offensive-minded, and Bama Bound will take a short lead in the run to the first turn. From the top shelf, Storm Warnings now comes away to race in second. On hold third is Yukon Sky. Stretch of 3 to Moonshine Martini, and the 2 at the back are the stretch-running veterans, Toes Gray Cat and Sir Sparky. Around the first turn, and Bama Bound leads it by a length and a half. From the outside in second is Storm Warnings. They've moved 4 ahead of Yukon Sky, waiting in the wings while third. Stretch of another 3 to Moonshine Martini. He's asked to quicken a bit already while racing third last. Second last is Sir Sparky for the Bug Boy and Toes Gray Cat. And Miguel Vasquez trail the field. They're better than 9 lengths off the lead after an opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. Remember, they're running to the first finish line, and up top, Bama Bound leads by a length. Storm Warnings keeps him honest while second. They've opened 6 on a third running Yukon Sky. From the outside in Sir Sparky, from between a Moonshine Martini, and Toes Gray Cat is being left behind with less than half a mile to go. The opening half mile was 48 1. Bama Bound leads to the first wire by a length and a half. Gaffleone working overtime on Storm Warnings in second. Yukon Sky third, Moonshine Martini fourth. From the outside in fifth is Sir Sparky, and Toes Gray Cat starts to stoke the fire, while last of all, he's still better than 8 lengths behind as they run to the top of the stretch. Less than a quarter of a mile to go, and up top, Bama Bound and Luca Panici have the lead. On the outside in Moonshine Martini with Storm Warnings next. Late run from Toes Gray Cat after 3 quarters in 1:13 2. Bama Bound trying to seal the deal. He has a 3-length lead. Toes Gray Cat is finishing with good-looking strides. He might get second. He can't catch Bama Bound. Bama Bound in front by 3.5. Toes Gray Cat ended up clearly second from Moonshine Martini third. Close for fourth, Yukon Sky or Storm Warnings in 1:46 1. Betting public sniffed out the right horse in race number 4 as number 3, Bama Bound, was allowed to set comfortable fractions up top and had something in reserve under jockey Luca Panici for OMG Stables and trainer Oscar Gonzalez. Number 2, Toes Gray Cat, kicked in to get second ahead of the 1, Moonshine Martini, who ran third. To the 5th race now at 6 furlongs over the main track. Race number 5 had claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. The betting choice, number 4, Kingston Bay. And they're off. From the outside, Moonstricking sent hard to try to secure the lead. Showing speed is Street Brilliant, and from between them, here's the favorite, Kingston Bay. And Kingston Bay runs to put ahead in front. Moonstricking second, Cyberjosh very keen, while third. Ironically, her stablemate Phyllis Comprise had to take up because of it. Moving between horses, Street Brilliant, then Discreet Manor on the outside. Widest of all goes Eric's Talisman, and the early trailer is Godiva's Limousine. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn, Kingston Bay hounded by Moonstricking. They're in lockstep. Cyberjosh needs some place to work from third. Up on his outside goes Discreet Manor. He's in range too, only about a length off the lead. Followed by Street Brilliant, then Eric's Talisman. On the inside, Phil's Comprise. Trailing is Godiva's Limousine. They run to the top of the stretch, less than a quarter of a mile to go. And on the outside, taking the lead is Discreet Manor. Here's Cyberjosh. He's been wanting to run the whole time. He now has room, and he's down inside to challenge for the lead. Over the top and coming on Eric's Talisman and Street Brilliant as they straighten for home. Cyberjosh ahead in front. From the outside, Street Brilliant. From between them, Discreet Manor. Down the center and Eric's Talisman. Inside the final furlong, Street Brilliant is now surged to the lead, and he's moving away. It will be Street Brilliant and Marcos Meneses to win it on the wire by 2. Cyberjosh got second, ahead of Discreet Manor third, then Eric's Talisman at 1:12 left.
Upset winner of today's fifth race is number 3, Street Brilliant, who rallies off cover to get the score under jockey Marcos Meneses for trainer Gennady Dorochenko and Route LLC. Second 2, Cyberjosh, ahead of the 5, Discreet Manor, who ran third. Early pick 4, $4,279.85. The early pick 5, $13,620.20 for just a 50-cent wager. On to race number 6 now, the start of a pick 4. Race 6 at 1 mile over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Hammered to the odds-on favorite at 2-5. The big class dropper, number 3, Sambrook Edge.
And they're off. The favorite, Sambrook Edge, bobbled pretty badly, but he's still last early on as they run out of the chute. Legislation breaks for the lead. The first-timer Rogue Warrior showing a touch of speed. In fact, the 6 horses in front are lined up across the course, and the heavy-hitting favorite, Sambrook Edge, is detached from that main group. So as they run out of the chute, it's Final Edition to put ahead in front. Traffic Express second, first-time starter Mongol G from between horses. Then 4 wide and racing fourth is Kiddo, then Rogue Warrior. Legislation very wide on the course, and Sambrook Edge at 2-5 is last of all, and he's about 9 lengths off the embattled pace setters. The opening quarter was just 24-4, and Traffic Express and Gerardo Corrales down on the inside to have the lead by a head. 3 wide Final Edition from between a Mongol G. Stretch of another 2 lengths to Kiddo, about 5 to an improving Sambrook Edge, getting around Rogue Warrior, and Legislations at the back. They round the far turn now, 48-2 for the opening half mile. For the level and distance, that's pretty quick. And up to take the lead is Final Edition now. Final Edition and Nicky Figueroa go for home on a length lead. Traffic Express is second. To the outside, Kiddo is now third. Sambrook Edge is absolutely rolling. Just needs to find some place to go. Lannery went inside. If he can keep his inside spot, he might have it. As they turn for home, he did indeed. Sambrook Edge cuts the corner and just inherited the lead. Traffic Express at a 1 pace for second. Final Edition tries to move with him, then back fourth is Kiddo, but inside the final furlong, give this to Sambrook Edge. Sambrook Edge is edging away. In fact, he's powering away, and he won it by 5 in the end. Going to be very close for second. Too close to call. Traffic Express or Final Edition. Kiddo ran fourth in 1:39.4.
Number 3, Sambrook Edge, had a bit of cause for concern early in the race as he bobbled leaving the gate and was far back in the early run. But the reality of the situation was he was just much the best horse, and he rolls to an easy victory under jockey Corey Lannery for trainer Dale Romans and Tradewinds Farm. Lannery and Romans with their second winner today. Number 1, Traffic Express was second, ahead of the 4 Final Edition, who ran third. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, there's more great racing action right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Saturday, March 4th, the road to the Triple Crown continues at Gulfstream Park. Don't miss the country's top 3-year-olds compete in the Grade 2 ExpressBet.com Fountain of Youth Stakes as they continue their journey to Derby glory. 9 total stakes races, $1.5 million on the line. A thrilling day of live racing. The Grade 2 Fountain of Youth Stakes. Derby contenders start here. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
Back now for race number 7 on the card. 5 furlongs over the turf, maiden special weight runners with a field of 8. The betting favorites included number 5, Dynamic Dancer, and number 7, Storm Team.
And they're off. From the center, that's Dynamic Dancer, who springs out to head for the early lead. Moving up on the outside, Storm Team. Taking up was Jamologister. Down at the inside, races Happy Wanderer with It's All About Mike. Also in that top flight of runners is Mongo Nation. It's a stretch of 2 to Jamologister. Then to the outside goes Cotton Sails. And Helmet Head is last of all as they swing to the far turn. Dynamic Dancer leads, but only narrowly. Mongo Nation draws alongside to challenge. Storm Team is now third. From between horses and trying to make up charge here, that's All About Mike. Happy Wanderer down at the inside, followed by Cotton Sails. Then Jamologister and Helmet Head trails, and Mongo Nation just took the lead. Into the stretch, Mongo Nation off the turn, the one to beat. From the outside, Storm Team takes up the chase second. Dynamic Dancer is third. Swinging on now for the run is Happy Wanderer, and from the back, Helmet Head. Final furlong, Mongo Nation is strong up front. It's Mongo Nation and Louis Saez with the lead. Storm Team clearly second to Mongo Nation. Third, All About Mike. Close fourth, give it to Jamologister over Helmet Head in 55-4.
Nice performance today from an upset winner, number 6, Mongo Nation. Strong up front in the concluding stages and gets the money under jockey Luis Saez for trainer Dave Fawkes and JEH Racing Stable. To the 8th race, we go at a mile on turf. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. Scratch the 2 and 13. Paco Lopez on 4, Dixie Mambo. Julian Leparoux rides number 8, Glad to Be Here. This was a wide open betting race. The favorites included the 1, Piazza del Campo, and the 9, Gilded Warrior.
And they're off. From the center, Conquest Bandit gets the first call. Moving up on the outside, Laughing Levi to show speed. Moving between horses, here's No Dinero on the offensive, and No Dinero will land second behind Conquest Bandit in the run to the first turn. Away racing third is Not Judging, Just Saying, racing about 4 lengths off the lead. Down at the inside, Smarter has moved through, a neck in front of an outside running Laughing Levi. Then at the fence comes Piazza del Campo, followed by Gilded Warrior, who's in the 2-path, and about 6.5 lengths off the lead. 2.5 lengths clear of False Accusation and Glad to Be Here. They've opened a length on Happing Mad. To the outside of him is Summer Causeway, and 4 to the trailer, Dixie Mambo. The opening quarter went in 22-2, and Conquest Bandit and jockey Javier Castellano letting it all hang loose. They've opened a 3-length lead. No Dinero is racing in second, 3 back to Not Judging, Just Saying, who's racing third. On the outside and Laughing Levi, 4th. Smarter is 5th. From 6th, that's Gilded Warrior. Piazza del Campo is 7th and down toward the inside. Summer Causeway is 8th in front of False Accusation in 9th. Racing 10th between horses is Glad to Be Here. From the back and out of last place now is Dixie Mambo, and Hoppin' Mad trails as they run to the top of the stretch. They've yet to reel in Conquest Bandit, who went through the opening half mile in 46-4. He still has the lead. Not Judging, Just Saying, coming after the leader second. Over the top, here's a good run from Gilded Warrior, straightening in for home. Gilded Warrior out in the center of the course has the momentum, trying to get to Conquest Bandit, and Conquest Bandit is still there. Not Judging, Just Saying, Gilded Warrior running out of time. Here's Gilded Warrior to take a push at the leader, and Conquest Bandit holds him off. Conquest Bandit narrowly. Gilded Warrior second, Not Judging, Just Saying third. Piazza del Campo 4th in 135-1.
Very strong performance today from number 7, Conquest Bandit, who just went flat out fast in the early part of the race and had something in the tank when confronted in the stretch under jockey Javier Castellano for trainer Jorge Navarro and under Imaginary Stables, Raquel Ritchie and Luch Racing Stable. To the 9th race now, 6 furlongs the journey, non-winners a 2 or a 4-year-old event for a claiming price of $30,000. Rider change on 1, Awesome Slate to Jose Ortiz. Rider change on 8, Grand Nene to Javier Castellano. Grand Nene, the 8, was the betting favorite.
And they're off. From the outside, that's Bocati and Heliodoro, who both begin nicely. Moving out the rail, Awesome Slate is sent hard by Jose Ortiz. Awesome Slate wants the lead, but he'll only have a head in front as Nias is right with him second. Out 3 wide, third is Bocati, 2.5 lengths back to opening Remark, who's racing from fourth. Then to the outside, Heliodoro, improving at the inside is Piccadilly Roadster. Racing second last and a bit wide is Grand Nene, and 2.5 to the trailer, Ender. Around the far turn they go. Awesome Slate has a narrow lead. Dogging him from the outside, Bocati second, working in advance of an inside running Piccadilly Roadster. He's moving sharply too. Here's Piccadilly Roadster into third, needing to tip back to the outside for a clear shot. Followed out wide by Grand Nene, also a bit wide as opening Remark. The rest need to get going, led by Ender as they run past the quarter-mile pole. It's Bocati to put away Awesome Slate. He'll have to deal with Piccadilly Roadster, and on the far outside, Grand Nene. 3/16 to go, and Piccadilly Roadster with a long sustained run to take the lead. Bocati right there with him second. Over the top, here's Ender with a good run from last. Inside the final furlong, and it's now Piccadilly Roadster who's getting away. Piccadilly Roadster and Corey Lannery by 2.5. Ender second, Grand Nene third, Bocati fourth, and Heliodoro to complete the high five in 1:11 and 2.
Nice trip and a nice performance today from number 3, Piccadilly Roadster, who rolls to victory in the concluding stages of race number 9 and gives Dale Romans and Corey Lannery another win on the program. Cross Sabres Farm, the winning owner. Number 4, Ender, rolled from dead last to get up for second in today's 9th race. To the 10th race now, Claimers to start the late pick 4 in for a price tag of $16,000. Scratch number 3, Thinking of Mom. Scratch the 14th, Fearless Princess. The heavy favorite from the rail, number 1, Red Parasol.
And they're off. From the far outside, Yes Mongolia sent hard to try to get over from the high draw and break for the early lead. Right alongside in the early stages is Sweet Mary. These two get acquainted. Moving up on the inside, Made on a Mission now takes third. Then at the inside, it's the favorite Red Parasol, situated about 5 lengths off the lead. 3 wide is A Mizzen Grace with Vow Me Over right there. Then at the inside goes Felina's Song. To her outside is A Little Action, then Starship Hostility. Bluegrass Special is at the back of the pack, and alongside her is K-War. Up front, the leader by a neck is Cajun Queen. Up in the outside, it's Yes Mongolia second. Racing third is Made on a Mission. Sweet Mary is now fourth. In between horses, A Mizzen Grace out 3 wide, Vow Me Over. Red Parasol saves ground toward the inside, only 3.5 lengths behind. Then it's another length back to the inside, A Little Action. The gray, Felina's Song, is 6.5 lengths off the pace setter, followed outside by Starship Hostility. Bluegrass War and K Special still at the back of the pack with less than half a mile to go. The opening half mile went in 49 and 2. Around the far turn they go. Cajun Queen leads narrowly. Yes Mongolia presses from second. Racing in third is Made on a Mission. That's all for Sweet Mary. She's passed by Vow Me Over and also running on A Mizzen Grace. Down at the inside, Red Parasol needs some racing room. Has horse no place to prove it. Stretch of another 2.5 lengths to A Little Action, then Starship Hostility as they run for home. Red Parasol works into the clear, and that's trouble for Cajun Queen as here she comes on the inside and trying to run on late is A Little Action. Final furlong, Red Parasol surging to a short lead. Cajun Queen is second. A Little Action had to alter course, but the winner is Red Parasol and Jose Ortiz by almost 2 in the end. Cajun Queen second, Made on a Mission third. A Little Action ran fourth in 1:42 and 4.
Jockey Jose Ortiz got Red Parasol off cover when he needed to, and she had more than enough stretch to work with as she runs on for the score in race number 10 for trainer Mike Maker and owner James Riccio. Good run from the 12, Cajun Queen, to hold second, ahead of the 2, Made on a Mission, who was third. The 8, A Little Action, might have been third, but had to alter course in deep stretch and had to settle for fourth. To the 11th race now on the main track at 1 mile and a 16th. This is the start of the late pick 3. Scratch number 6, Tagore, a field of 5 went postward. The heavy favorite from the rail, Looking for a Kiss.
And they're off. From the rail, Looking for a Kiss is looking for the lead. Moving between horses, Magnifier and Face of Winter is now 3 wide as they race to the first turn. Looking for a Kiss, a bit rank here down at the inside, being wrangled back by Javier Castellano, conceding the lead to Magnifier. Third is Face of Winter. Fourth at the inside is Nygon's Edge, and Terry's Charm is 5th and last as they round the first turn. Up top, Magnifier's a keyed up leader. He leads it by 3.5. Looking for a Kiss is second. Up on the outside, Terry's Charm now runs on to take third from Nygon's Edge, who's now fourth. And back at the inside, Face of Winter drops to trail under Jose Ortiz with less than 6 furlongs to run. Magnifier has the lead. He's a bit better to settle. He leads it by 2.5. Looking for a Kiss is second. Nygon's Edge third. Terry's Charm is fourth. And unhurried fifth is Face of Winter through a 23 and 2 opening quarter. The race to the first finish line. Magnifier has the lead. Looking for a Kiss is second. Terry's Charm a joint third alongside Nygon's Edge, and then Face of Winter. No change in the plot with less than half a mile to go. And on top, it's Magnifier by a length and a half. Looking for a Kiss second. Terry's Charm inching a bit closer third. Nygon's Edge is fourth and Face of Winter is fifth and last as they round the far turn. Less than 3/8 of a mile to go. Up front, the leader is still Magnifier moving up from the back. Here's a run from Face of Winter on the far outside. Looking for a Kiss, got hemmed in traffic. Down at the inside, Nygon's Edge needs room. All five within 2 lengths of each other, meaning all five have a chance. Nygon's Edge trying to squeeze through on the rail, and he just did. Julian Leparoux and Nygon's Edge have now scooted clear to lead it by 2.5. Face of Winter has covered too much ground with Looking for a Kiss and Magnifier, but Nygon's Edge gets the trip, and he'll win it. It's Nygon's Edge to win it under Julian Leparoux for Stuart Simon by 2.5. Close for second, maybe Looking for a Kiss over Magnifier, then Face of Winter and Terry's Charm.
Perfect trip given by jockey Julian Leparoux aboard number 2, Nygon's Edge, to get the score in ground-saving fashion for Chiefs Wood Stable and trainer Stuart Simon. 1, Looking for a Kiss, fought on well to be second after being a bit keen early. 3, Magnifier, also keen early, had to settle for third. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the late daily double on the Sunday program right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for the 12th race on the card at 1 3/16 over the turf. Maidens of the special weight variety. Scratch number 11, Santa Americana. This was a wide open betting race. The favorites included the 1, Just Howard, and the 6, Expedition.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Diplomatic Shaft begins the best, moving up the challenge in the center. That's Confiscate up the challenge for the lead. In between horses, here's Don't Overlook as they run to the finish line the first time. Confiscate is a bit keen for Jose Lescano, but has the lead over Don't Overlook second. Diplomatic Shaft and Macarios. Then in between horses goes Not in Charge, followed by the trio, including Just Howard, American Deluxe, and Midnight on Broadway. It's a stretch of another 2 to I'm the Captain Now, and 3 to the trailer, Expedition. Around the first turn they go. Confiscate leads it by a length and a half. Don't Overlook is second. Macarios is third. Down at the inside, that's Diplomatic Shaft, who's racing from fourth, 2.5 lengths off the lead. Followed a length behind by Not in Charge, then Just Howard, who's at the rail. In between horses goes American Deluxe. Midnight on Broadway on the outside. 2.5 lengths back to I'm the Captain Now. And the trailer continues to be at the back of the pack. The trailer is at Midnight on Broadway. Up the backstretch they go, and with the lead, it's Confiscate by a head. Right back at him second is Don't Overlook. They went through the opening half mile in 47 and 1. Racing up in third is Macarios. Down at the inside, that's Diplomatic Shaft, and out wide is Not in Charge. It's a stretch of a length and a half back to Just Howard. Out 3 wide, Midnight on Broadway. In between horses, American Deluxe. Stretch of another 3 to I'm the Captain Now, and Expedition is last as they round the far turn. Up front, Don't Overlook leads by a neck. Off the cover now, 3 wide, and Makarios is on the move. Back to third is Confiscate, then Diplomatic Shaft. Trying to run on from the back and stoke the fires is a late run from I'm the Captain now as they turn home. Makarios sets sail for the money, leads it now by 2.5. I'm the Captain now appears to be the danger in the center of the race course. Don't Overlook is back to third. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Makarios works with the 2.5 length lead. I'm the Captain now rallies into second. Back to third is Don't Overlook, then to the outside, Just Howard, but Makarios is clear. Makarios to win it by 2. Second was I'm the Captain now. Third was Don't Overlook, and fourth was Just Howard. Fifth, Not in Charge in 1:53 and 3.
Nice run today from number 10, Makarios, who was reluctant to load but blast to the lead past the 8th pole under jockey Nick Juarez for trainer Nick Zito and Masarasa. Good run from the back for number 8, I'm the Captain now, who's one to watch ahead of the 3, Don't Overlook, who completes the try. To the 13th and final race we go at 1 mile and a 16th over the turf. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. Scratch the 4, Big Twist, the 13, Ant-Man Can, and the 15, Mucho Mi Gusto. The 14, All Hands on Net Deck gets in. The favorites were 5, Leopard Cat, and 3, Chasing the Dream.
And runners away. Awkward getaway for Half Gray, who drops back to trail. Good start for Jerosher from an outside gate, who's heading off for the early lead. From the top shelf, All Hansen's on Deck is showing speed. It's a length back to the team of Lil Charlie and Milo Diamond. They race on third and fourth. Then it's a trio comprised of Leopard Cat, ABG Mastro, and Big Venezuelan, who takes the worst of it, while about 4 wide. Then it's another trio. That trio includes Chasing the Dream, Tito Control, and Austin's Hat Trick. Down at the inside, Half Gray recovers to race second last, and the early trailer is Sylvester Summit. To the backstretch they roll through the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. DeRocher has the lead a half a length. All Hansen's on Deck is moved to be second. It's a length and a half third is Lil Charlie. Milo Diamond tugging while fourth. Up on the outside, that's Big One is Venezuelan in fifth. Here's a rail run coming from Tito Control, trying to scoot through. Not much room there, but he did get through. Tapping on the brakes behind him was ABG Mastro as they really back down the speed. Stacked 5 wide is Austin's Hat Trick. Even wider than him is Sylvester Summit. Trying to move between horses is Chasing the Dream toward the back half of the group. He's only about 5 lengths off the lead, and Half Gray drops to trail. 51 seconds for the opening half mile. Breather accomplished for DeRocher and Jose Lescano. They lead at a half a length. All Hansen's on Deck second. Big Venezuelan is third. Milo Diamond running on at the rail from fourth. Racing in fifth in the black is Leopard Cat. He's in range trying to get going for Castellano. He'll tip him 3 wide for the drive as they turn in. DeRocher has the lead through 3 quarters in 1:15 and 4. To the attack. Here's the run from Leopard Cat. Out in the center of the course, Milo Diamond is back third. Final furlong, DeRocher strong up top. Nice job of rating by Jose Lescano, and DeRocher will take them all the way. Second is Leopard Cat. Third is Milo Diamond. Then All Hansen's on Deck. Close for fifth, involving ABG Mastro and Chasing the Dream in 1:44 and 3.
Anytime you can get a 51-second half mile when you're on the lead, you always have something in the tank, and indeed, DeRocher did have something in the tank. Good job by jockey Jose Lescano backing down the speed, and he pulled away when confronted for trainer Harry Benson and owners Michelle Allen, John Herzberg, and Sterling Racing. Number 5, Leopard Cat had a good trip, just couldn't outkick the winner ahead of the 7, Milo Diamond, who ran third. 14, All Hansen's on Deck completes the super. Late pick 5, $1,247.40. Rainbow 6 got hit for $2,523.36. Triggers a carryover into the Thursday card of $79,451.36.
And that wraps up Sunday's card. Remember, a special week next week. We are Dark for Live racing on Wednesday. We have the Fasig-Tipton sale here on Wednesday. And next weekend, it is the Grade 2 Fountain Utes. So lots of great things to look forward to at beautiful Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.